Welcome back to part 2 of our Turkey travel adventure. After spending a few days in Istanbul, we hit the road for Cappadocia. In this video, we'll take you through its stunning landscapes, visit ancient underground cities, iconic valleys, and of course, chase the chance to ride a hot air balloon. And even though we originally planned to head to Pamukkale and return to Istanbul, some unexpected twists made us extend our stay here. Plus, did we get to go on the iconic hot air balloon ride? Stay tuned to find out. If you haven't seen part 1 of our Turkey travel adventure, I highly recommend checking that out first. You can click on the I button here or find the link in the description below. When we checked into Hera Cave Suites, we were informed that our pre-booked hot air balloon ride has been cancelled due to bad weather. However, they assured us that it could be rebooked depending on the weather conditions. The ride confirmation is only available one day in advance, so we had to wait and see if we get a chance to experience it. We started day 5 with a decent but limited breakfast at Hera Cave Suites. There were some vegetarian friendly options with freshly prepared items. The staff also prepared a vegetarian omelette for us, which was just average. After fueling up, we set out for Uchisar Castle, just a short 5-kilometer drive from our hotel. On the way, we stopped at a viewpoint to enjoy stunning views of Cappadocia's rock formations. We even took some amazing pictures here. Before entering, we passed by local markets offering a variety of handmade goods, souvenirs, and traditional food. Uchisar Castle is the highest point in Cappadocia, offering spectacular panoramic views of the region. It's an ancient rock fortress with a series of caves, tunnels, and steps carved into the rock. Historically, the castle served as a strategic defense point, but now it's one of the best spots to take in Cappadocia's fairy chimneys and sweeping landscapes. Tickets are to 50 liras, cash only, so be prepared to carry cash. As we entered the castle, we saw a local lady who was preparing Turkish gözleme. It was absolutely delicious. There were 2 filling options, potato and cheese, and both were amazing. She was also selling Turkish tea. As we climbed to the top, we were greeted with breathtaking views of Cappadocia and even caught a sight of Mount Aegeus, an inactive volcano. It was windy at the top, but the views made it all worth it. Interestingly, Uchisar Castle was recently featured in the song Leke Prabhu Ka Naam from the Bollywood movie Tiger 3, starring Salman Khan and Katrina Kaif. If you're planning a visit, I highly recommend doing it independently. No need to book a tour. It's an easy trip by bus or car. Next, we made a quick stop at Pigeon Valley, where we encountered the famous Evil Eye tree adorned with blue charms. While the area is touristy, the prices of the souvenirs are a bit steep. Still, it's a peaceful spot to relax and take in more of Cappadocia's stunning landscape. The valley is located close to Uchisar Castle, making it a convenient stop. The panoramic views of the surrounding rock formations were stunning, offering more of Cappadocia's unique landscape. It's a great place to take a quick break, enjoy the scenery, and snap some photos. The views were lovely and there were plenty of pigeons around. If you want, you can buy food to feed them. Pigeon Valley was quite windy, and we spotted not only pigeons but also many sparrows. From Pigeon Valley, we headed to Love Valley, about 6.5 kilometers away. The valley is famous for its fairy chimney rock formations, which have a unique shape that locals have given a playful nickname. At Love Valley, we came across a unique tree adorned with clay pots, which is a local tradition in Cappadocia. These pots are often hung by locals as a symbol of good luck and prosperity. Historically, clay pots were used for storing water, wine, and other essentials, but here they represent Cappadocia's rich cultural heritage. There were also multiple swings set up, perfect for sitting, relaxing, and snapping some cool photos. Local photographers offered to take professional pictures, which they then sell as hard copies, but we weren't impressed by the pictures they took of us. Unfortunately, we saw some camels, ponies, and horses for tourist rides, and it was sad to see that they weren't being cared for properly. Since we had a car, we saved a lot of money by not buying the green and the red tours, which were available with all the local tour operators. On day 6, we headed out to visit Kaymakli Underground City, one of the many fascinating underground cities in Cappadocia, located 25 kilometers from our hotel. The ticket was 13 euros per person, which was converted into liras, and only cash was accepted. Also, it's included in the museum pass. A word of caution, this place is not for those who are claustrophobic. You will also find some private guides at the entrance of the underground city, available in multiple languages, but charging exorbitant fees. Kaymakli is a sprawling multi-level underground city with narrow tunnels and rooms once used as storage, stables, and living spaces by ancient civilizations to hide from invaders. It's a must-visit if you want to dive into Cappadocia's deep history. The underground city has narrow and cramped passageways where only one person can pass at a time. The ceilings are low, often requiring you to bend while walking. I even banged my head a couple of times navigating through the tunnels. The underground city also features deep vertical ventilation shafts, which were up to 80 meters deep, ensuring fresh air reaches even at lowest levels. Afterward, we made our way to Rose Valley, about 7 kilometers away. This valley is renowned for its stunning sunset views over Göreme. Although it was cold, windy, and a bit crowded, the scenery was absolutely worth it. The valley is popular for hiking and photography, with the unique red and pink rock formations light up at sunset. There are also plenty of ATV tours, which seem like a fun way to explore the area. To wrap up the day, we headed to the Göreme market for dinner. The market had a lively atmosphere with many shops and restaurants, and we were pleasantly surprised to find vegetarian food easily available. On day 7, we finally managed to book a hot air balloon ride, but in Ihlara Valley after missing out in Göreme due to bad weather. The tickets were €145 per person and prices fluctuated rapidly with limited seats available. We booked it right away as it was our last chance in Cappadocia. The journey to Ihlara Valley began with a hotel pickup early in the morning around 7 am, but the long drive included an unexplained stop for nearly an hour, which was frustrating. Upon reaching the boarding point, we experienced more delays as the flight inspector warned that the ride might get cancelled due to weather conditions. It was a mix of emotions, disappointment that the ride could be cancelled, and relief knowing strict safety measures were being taken. Finally, the inspector gave the green light and we climbed into the basket. The moment we lifted off was exhilarating. The views of Ihlara Valley were absolutely stunning, with snow-capped mountains and picturesque villages below. We even spotted some animals like dogs, horses and cattle. Our pilot was engaging and kept us entertained throughout the hour-long ride. We took some group photos with the breathtaking scenery, though it was disappointing to learn that the promised breakfast and certificate were not provided. After some back and forth, we convinced the operator to send us a digital copy of the certificate, which they did a day later. At the end of the ride, we celebrated with a glass of non-alcoholic champagne, but the hygiene standards were questionable, and I suspect I got sick after drinking it.
Wait.
Yeah.
You want a shower? One,
Two, three. Yay!
Additionally, we had to walk 15-20 minutes from the landing site to the bus, which was quite inconvenient. Despite the issues, the balloon ride itself was unforgettable, offering incredible views of the valley and surrounding mountains. Since this was supposed to be our last day in Cappadocia, we were torn about whether to stay longer because we hadn't seen the iconic hot air balloons flying over Göreme's fairy chimneys. The hotel staff wasn't sure if the balloons would fly the next day, and they advised us not to extend our stay. Despite that, we decided to take a chance. Most nearby hotels were already fully booked, but luckily we managed to secure the last available room at Hera Suites. It was a honeymoon suite for around €170 per night, which we decided to go for. Extending our stay also meant that our car rental would need to be extended. Getting in touch with Avis, especially the office in Taksim, was difficult. After several attempts, I finally reached their call center, and they advised me to email the Taksim office directly. While we didn't receive any confirmation about extra charges or changes, the call center assured us it would be handled according to the existing tariff. We spent the rest of the day unwinding in our hotel room and exploring the Göreme market later in the evening. As we wrapped up our final night in Cappadocia, we were both excited and nervous, wondering if the weather would finally allow us to witness the hot air balloons soaring over Göreme's fairy chimney the next morning. Will we get lucky, or will the weather disappoint us again? You'll have to tune in to the next vlog to find out. Plus, we'll be heading to Pamukkale's stunning travertine terraces and exploring more of vibrant Istanbul. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Also, do share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.